Lobster traps aren't gonna catch any intruders.
Yes, they will. I baited them with these plump and tasty Fenway Franks.
Daddy, we got one! Daddy, we got one! Ha ha! Fat boy smelled a hot dog. Couldn't help it. We're right in. Ha ha ha!
Sure thing, colorful singing robot toy. Anything you say. Boop beep bop boop beep beep.
Junior, what are you doing?
Obeying the musical commands of our robotic overlord.
Most people remember Cleveland Jr. as the quiet, awkward kid. But if you watch early seasons of Family Guy, that's not the same character. Not by a fucking long shot.
Bang! I'm Daniel Boone. I'm a man. I'm a big man. Bang! Bang! Now I'm Cat Boone. Gonna have a Christmas special with Danny Williams. Ha 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 ha! I'm Abe Lincoln. I just chopped some wood. Ha ha!
Good for you, son.
They didn't just redesign him, they rewrote his entire personality. So the original Cleveland Brown Jr. was a skinny little black kid that was Cleveland's son in Family Guy in the earlier episodes. They completely changed that character in the Cleveland show. He became a overweight, quiet kid.
No, I'm not. Atheism is a religion too, and those people are the worst. You remember Brian Griffin back in Quahog?
The dog?
Yeah, remember what an insufferable D-bag he was about it?
Of course I do, son, but...
They definitely did a redesign, and they changed his whole personality, because that kid on Family Guy played sports and shit. I remember there was a golf episode. He was supposed to be like the next Tiger Woods.
Hey, this kitty just knocked the ball 300 yards.
I'm Tiger Woods. I'm Tiger Woods. Whee!
Jeez, Cleveland, your kid's a natural. Well, it'll help you to be a pro.
Oh, Peter, I can't make Cleveland Jr. sit still for anything.
They completely went a different route on the design and character of Cleveland Jr. when they went to the Cleveland show, and I'm going to explain that in the next couple of reels, so stay tuned.
Hey, great shot, Cleveland Jr.
Thanks, Mr. Drummond.
Listen, for today, can you switch and call me Mr. Papadopoulos?
You got it.
And would you hate me if I called you Webster?
That's a line.
Okay, sir.
Thanks for trying to help me, Dan. Maybe we'll find me a friend tomorrow.
Yes, we will. And if not then the next day. And if not then the next day. And if not then, we'll give up. Because that will have been 4 days, and that's enough.
When Cleveland Jr. first appeared on The Family Guy, he wasn't shy, he was loud and kind of wild. He was pretty much like every other character on The Family Guy show, every other child character on The Family Guy show. But when Cleveland got his own show, he became a soft-spoken, bigger kid, I guess you could say.
Still nothing? It's been days, man.
I wish you would have to carry him for just one day so you would know how it feels.
I would if I could. Please know that.
I know you would. Please rub my feet, honey.
You'll come into a household full of love.
Oh.
I remember the episode when he moved. Was that the first episode of the Cleveland show? When they moved to Virginia or whatever, when they was leaving for Virginia or California, where the fuck they was going. And they actually showed Cleveland Jr. as he is on the show. That actually had to be on the Cleveland show that happened. Because why would they do that on Family Guy? But anyway, in the episode when they were moving, they showed the new Cleveland Jr.
Well, this is it. I didn't think it was going to be so hard. Goodbye, kids.
Goodbye, Mr. Cleveland.
Bye, chocolate people.
Quagmire, Joe, don't y'all go drinking any beers without me. I know you will.
Take care of yourself.
Bye, chocolate people.
Goodbye, Peter.
Don't say goodbye. The French say au revoir.
Touch boobs.
What the hell? He's getting his own...
He was clearly a different character on Family Guy. Like I said, he was a skinny black kid. He talked different. He was weird. I mean, he was more active. He was definitely not the same character that we see on the Cleveland show today.
Dad, are you sure moving to California is the right decision for us?
Well, it's pretty hard to steal second if your foot's still on first.
That sounds folksy. What does it mean?
It means you gotta take chances in life to find true happiness.
That sounds gay.
Gays are smart. Just look at how many lines Gene Hackman has been able to memorize over the years.
When the Cleveland show started, Cleveland Jr. came back as a completely different person. Same name, same family, totally different personality. That's what I was talking about in the last reel. So he came over, I think in the beginning of the first episode, they were in Quahog, and they were saying they were moving, and the kid that they had wasn't the skinny black kid, it was the new Cleveland Jr. No explanation of how he gained weight or changed his accent. He was just Cleveland Jr., which is kind of weird that they did that. It really made no sense when everybody knew what the other Cleveland Jr. looked like. They had episodes where the other Cleveland Jr. was around.
Hey, Cleveland Jr., come on, come to Peter.
Over here, Junior.
Come on, Cleveland Jr.
Come on, Cleveland Jr.
Come to Peter.
Come on.
Come on, you'll see. I'm gonna turn this kid into the greatest girl forever.
But then when they started the Cleveland show, they fucking changed him completely and made him into a totally different character. Why not just give him a different name? I didn't understand that.
Hey, look where we are.
Wait a minute. What are we doing in Virginia?
I have a surprise for you, Cleveland Jr. We're gonna stop off for a day or two in my old hometown.
Okay, but we're out of sandwich cookies.
Not about the same Oreos going? Damn!
So I'll be talking about that in the next reel, why the writers actually changed the character.
Back in high school, I would have killed to spend the night at Donna Tubbs' house.
Wait a minute, Dad. Is she the one you used to look at naked through her bedroom window from the ladder when you used to...
I don't even know why I told you about that. Oh, I could keep a secret, Daddy.
So why did the writers change him from the skinny black kid that was super athletic and had a different voice to what they have now? The show needed a different family dynamic. Every family member had a role. Cleveland was a calm dad.
But Christianity makes sense. A virgin had God's baby, who then grew up to be murdered by the Romans, so you and I could be forgiven for Eve eating that apple she got from the talking snake. 3 days later, Jesus rose from the dead to tell everyone he was coming back someday to fight the devil. Then he flew up to his mansion in heaven where he sits in judgment of the gays. How can you not believe that?
Donna was a strong mom.
Well, I understand. I never hit a girl either. But I will smack the white off a bitch. Ah, nobody hurts my man.
Rollo was the troublemaker.
You wearing a wig?
What?
Your hair smells like street ball and weed.
It's herbal essence.
And Cleveland Jr. was the sweet, awkward kid.
So did me.
Thanks, Miss Donna. But while you were deep-throating Derek, I sucked the bad dry.
Without Junior being the innocent one, the family comedy wouldn't work. I think that was actually a good idea, but why did they have to change his whole body type? They could have kept the Cleveland Jr. voice that we know now and still had him be a skinny kid. They didn't have to change his whole character outlook.
Dad, I know you said it was okay for me to cry, so what I'm about to say might sound ungenerous. But dude, you got a new wife. A wife who had to sit there and watch her husband humiliate her in front of everyone she knows. So until you give yourself a checkup from the neck up, I'll be on earnings. Because I did a lot of work on myself to get to where I am, and you're toxic, man. And P.S. Tears or farts? Choose one and stick with it. See, Ronald, I'm an operative for a faction of ex-CIA officials deemed too extreme by the agency. 4 years ago, I was recruited and trained for operations. Thank you, Morgana. A local idiot named Cleveland Brown was selected to unwittingly play the role of my father. Of course, his actual son, the real Cleveland Jr., had to be eliminated.
I'm Tiger Woods. I'm Tiger Woods.
So, when the Cleveland show got canceled, Cleveland and his family moved back to Quahog to be back on Family Guy. And there was a different guy playing Cleveland's voice, which I'm not going to get into. I am not a fan of the new voice, but whatever.
It'll be nice having Cleveland back across the street.
Why? I think a lot of times you only say things because they make you sound good. You know, Cleveland, it must be weird for you guys to move and not because of a hurricane.
Oh, Lois, I'm so glad to see Peter and Cleveland back together again.
Yeah, me too.
Kept Cleveland Jr. the way he was in the Cleveland show. They didn't go back to the skinny little black kid, which is smart because he was on the Cleveland show for 4 seasons. It would be kind of weird. Actually, it actually would have been funny if they would have came back to Quahog with Cleveland Jr. being the other kid. That shit would have been genius. It would have been hilarious if they would have did that. But they came back to Cleveland. They came back to Quahog and they used the Cleveland Jr. from the Cleveland show. So I don't even know if he's been shown much since they've been back, since the show got canceled. I don't remember. But it's the same Cleveland Jr. from the Cleveland show.
All right there. I'm warning you. Hands where I can see him. Cleveland Jr.?
Mr. Griffin, you shot me!
Oh my God!
Tina, where are you? Tina, okay, I'm starting a good life without you.
Phew. Unlike you, I just dodged a bullet.
But like I said, if they would have came back to Quahog with the skinny Cleveland Jr., that shit would have been hilarious. That's something they should have done. That would have been so Family Guy too.
Hello, buddy.
Hey, look at me. I'm Pele. I'm Pele.
Met him when I took Cleveland Jr. there to see the Lincoln Memorial.
But then Daddy got frustrated because he couldn't find it, so we just ate fast food in the parking lot.
I'm just saying, maybe put up a damn sign.
So which version was better? Version 1, the loud kid.
I'm gonna be on the cereal box. Honey, don't big. Yeah. He's not small. No.
All right, now pay attention, Junior. And you want to keep your shoulders straight and your knees bent.
Version 2, the awkward nerd.
Tell us more about the Black 90s.
Well, Magic Johnson got AIDS, and I was like, what? But then he came back the next season and scored 30 points in a game where no one would touch him.
And he caught it through heterosexual sex contact? Well, that is magic.
Personally, this might be the biggest personality change in Family Guy history. I like Cleveland Jr., the newer version, version 2, the awkward nerd. I think he's funny. I think he has a lot of personality. I think, I don't think the first Cleveland Jr. would have worked on the Cleveland show because I don't think the dynamic would have worked with him and Rollo. I think the fact that they're so opposite, him and Rollo, I think that works perfectly. I think I like Cleveland Jr.'s new voice. The old voice was like a regular kid. It's just something different about the Cleveland Jr.'s voice that I like.
I couldn't hear you. I was listening to music. I went to turn it down, and the next thing I know, you shot me.
Why the hell are you climbing in the window of your own house anyway?
My dad says opening the door lets out too much air conditioning.
I'm a big fan of the Cleveland show, as you guys know. So I definitely don't see how it would have been better with the other Cleveland, because the other Cleveland was just a generic little black kid, in my opinion.
Mr. Griffin?
Yeah?
Just so you know, I'm gonna be coming for your ass.
What's that now?
I'm saying it's on. You ever feel the cool steel of a switchblade pressed against your temple? Hey, Mr. Griffin, I'm just kidding. Or am I? You're gonna wonder about that, you fat bitch. See you later.